All right, guys, I've got one of the new Evnroll Zero Torque putters. These putters, all the different brands that have putters like this now, incredibly popular right now, but is there a certain shortcoming? Is there an Achilles heel to this style of putter? We're gonna find out in this video and see, do these putters really do it all? Let's go. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm here at Golf House Academy because we're gonna be doing a little putter testing here between some gamer putters and this Evnroll Zero Torque putter. This is the Z1 Tour Spec 38-inch, so it's slightly counterbalanced. We're gonna be testing this putter against our gamer putters, and we're gonna be checking two things. We're gonna be testing it in two different distances. We're gonna be hitting some short putts, and we're gonna be hitting some much longer putts because while I think everyone agrees that these putters are designed and they work really well at keeping the putter face on line and on target, which can make the short putts easier, I've also heard some people say that when you get off center on this putter and you hit a little bit toe or heel with any of these zero torque style putters, the head can move around a little more, and that might mean we're not making as many putts and we're maybe leaving ourselves longer second putts. All right, guys, so we're gonna run this test with, well, not one golfer, not two golfer, but we're gonna run it with three different golfers because I just think that more data is probably better. So I've got Tim here, who you may know because he's been in some other videos that we've done. Tim, who is here at Golf House Academy. Welcome back. Thanks for having us again.
Thank you for having me.
And
pleasure to be here. Thanks for both of you for coming in.
And Eric, welcome to the channel for the first time. We've all got our gamer putters here, but we're all gonna be using the same 38-inch Evnroll Zero Torque putter. So that is going to stay constant throughout this. Tim, as far as your putting goes, would you say short putts, long putts, where do you feel like you give up strokes? Where do you feel like you're better?
Depends on the day, hence the volatility. I think the key to my game's always been, keeping it as tidy as I can within 6 feet. For a long time, used this style of putter, which when I was younger and was not the best from that distance, went to something a little more visual, like a mallet style with a lot of alignment assistance on it, which really helped. And have just been spending some time going back to something I really like the look of, and it's been going okay.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see when it comes to the looks, because we're definitely going to be going in a little different direction with this new one. So, but we'll find out there.
Looking to try new things, right?
Exactly. That's the secret of life. And then Eric. So I know we just got you in this putter, but traditionally short putting, long putting.
I would say traditionally my long putting is stronger than my short putting.
Okay.
So
okay.
This has helped.
Right.
But I'd like to get and continue to get better at the short putts and just keep those par savers.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. All righty. You guys ready to hit a bunch of putts?
Let's go.
Perfect. All right. So what we're going to be doing here is we're each going to be hitting 10 putts from two distances with each of the two putters. I'm also going to give each of us a single practice putt to start with. So hopefully there's no first or second bias to it. People can go in whatever order they choose, gamer versus the Zero Torque. And we're gonna tabulate everything. On the short putts, it's just gonna be, we're counting how many makes. And on the longer putt, we're gonna measure each miss, assuming you don't make every one of the long putts. We'll measure all the distances, tabulate it all together, and see what comes out with the shorter overall miss number.
Feels like there's maybe just less mass.
Are you? Get in case you were wondering, I hit that one incredibly. Better, finally. Get there.
There's a little wobble through the middle.
All right, guys, so we're going to put all the numbers up on the screen now to see how everyone did. Pretty much in every test, the zero torque seemed like it yielded some improvement. Tim, what'd you think? As far as your numbers went, just going purely off of the distance, leftover distance on the longer putt, you were at 98 inches with your gamer, and you were at 64 inches with the zero torque.
Interesting. Yeah, I didn't really think there'd be that big of a difference in what I saw. As you probably see in the video, I kind of felt like my line was a lot better with the zero torque, something that's interested me for a while. This is kind of the first chance I've had to actually use one to any extent. Yeah, definitely interesting. Food for thought.
Yeah, and then on your short putts, you improved from basically 50% to 60%. And so, I mean, that's probably...
It's one of those things, like the statistics, like not that different from a feel standpoint. I felt like I had a lot more feedback, like I knew straight away whether it missed or didn't, whereas with the, my traditional style, it's just the usual volatility that we all
had to kind
have
of look and
come
see
to love and know in golf.
And then Eric, we saw a pretty substantial difference in the long putt. You were at 175 inches with the gamer and 104 inches with the zero torque.
Okay.
So a pretty...
Could be a new putter coming soon.
I mean, it was a pretty sizable difference there.
Yeah.
Definitely just a little more consistent roll. You made fewer putts, but you were closer to the hole.
Yeah.
More consistently.
Well, it felt like I left a few more short with the zero torque. The gamer, I definitely juiced a couple by, and it was a little harder feeling. It felt harder to do it with the zero torque because it was lighter. The ball didn't sort of jump off. Yeah. So I felt like the speed control was better for that reason. Okay. I could go at it a little harder and not be afraid of having it run all the way to almost the backstop there.
And then with your with your 6-foot putting, we saw a pretty massive difference. Now you did mention that you also kind of did a little adjustment in your setup, but you did go from 3 of 10 with the gamer all the way up to 9 out of 10, which gets the award for the most putts made at the 6-foot distance of anyone here. So well done on that one.
Yeah, it was, like you said, there was a little bit of an adjustment in setup, but the ball just started, with the zero torque, started coming out straight end over end. There was no wobble. There was no, I missed one, but all of them felt just that much more solid coming off the putter. And then I went back and did a couple off camera with my gamer with that setup, and it was similar, but still not the same as the zero torque.
And then for me, I also actually was the only one who's slightly different, so my longer putting actually got slightly worse. And that includes duffing one putt, which I'm never going to mention again, but I'll show it one more time. But duffing one putt with the gamer, I went from 171 with the gamer to 181 with the zero torque. So for whatever reason, I was just struggling a little more, both directionally and distance-wise. I was a little more left with this for some reason. Then switching over to the 6-foot, though, I was 5 for 10 with my gamer, 8 for 10 with this guy. So definitely saw improvement there. And kind of like you both said, it just feels like it just kind of, the start line on it just feels very natural and doesn't require any manipulation. So as I was saying off camera, I was thinking, maybe I need a 2-putter setup in my bag where I have my blade putter for the long putts and I have a zero torque style putter like this Evnroll for anything within 10 feet. So next time I do a what's in the bag, look out for that. I may get laughed at, as was pointed out, but I'm okay. I want to thank Eric for coming out today and helping us out with this test. I want to thank Tim for letting us come into Golf House Academy when the weather's kind of dreary-ish and cold. And exactly. It's always perfect here in Golf House Academy. So hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you go down below, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I'll leave a link to Golf House Academy down there as well. If you're interested in a fitting, repair, custom build, all my contact information is also down there, and I will see you on the next video.